Hello, everyone. Hello. I don't know why I'm a ghost. Channeling my hypnagogia Halloween energy. Halloween. You know when Halloween is halal, you got Halloween. Anyways, let's skip this. Hi, folks. It's me, your regular everyday idiot who can't talk. That's me. Streaming live from the void right here, right in this nebulous space of indeterminate size and mass. Or maybe it's the space in between all of them, all of that. But hard to say. It's hard to say from here. Anyways, we're going to play some Dorf because I'm really behind on my work. But I feel like I owe people a stream, even though I really don't, even though no one's going to show up. It's like, oh, whatever. But the old Catholic guilt getting me good. You know how it is. Catholicism knows no bounds. Even here in the void, there's still Catholicism. You can't escape it, people. It's everywhere. Just like God's unending love. Smile. True. Yeah, Robin's here. Robin's here to look at the void. We got another game of Dorf going on here. We are on track to maybe finish this episode. Maybe we finish our game. Maybe we keep going. I don't know. I did make a finale card for the series, but whether or not it gets used today or in another stream, hard to say. I've never had a game go over 4 hours like this. If you see here, uh, where can I show it off actually? Oh yeah, if I click this, right? So I haven't played a lot of games of Dwarf, and all of these are from like 2, 3 years ago. But you can see here our previous high score was yeah, a little over 2 years ago now. And here's the current game we're playing. So we're over our previous high score, and we are set to keep going. And we've been playing for like, yeah, a little over 4 hours. This is a little inflated because I've been sitting here in the title screen for a little while. But so I don't know. I don't know how long we're gonna go. If we can keep going over 2 hours, maybe this is the run. Maybe this is the run we shoot up to number one on the leaderboards. Yeah, good luck. People are, or at least were fanatic about this game. I'm not so sure about if they still are. But let's dive right back in. Okay, yeah, we only have 20 tiles left, so I'm not super hopeful about this game lasting our whole stream. But let's see what we can get done here. Um, because you got to do what you got to do, right? You got to do what you got to do in these crazy times. Um, so, for instance, finishing off these fields would be a good task. We also have this foresty bit to add to complete this quest. And I think saying that, this looks like a perfect spot for that piece. Hey, that tile agreed. We've got water in a town. Water in a town. Oh, that's a different one. Um, maybe up here? Hey? Connected to the coast. That gets our coast quest going. And we need +2 and +4 on our train quest. So, yeah, I'm just gonna make this, I'm just gonna loop that in, bit. Oh, 45 plus, yo. 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 Where do we want this train to go? Nowhere? Everywhere? Somewhere? Can't put it over there. I think this way. I think let's put this train down this way. Okay, get us some more tiles. And at this rate, that's what it's all about. We're just trying to get the tiles, baby. Now we want to be smart about it, of course, but that is our goal here. You don't ever just want to stop being smart about where you put your tiles, you know? It's an important thing. You always got to ask yourself, where am I going to put the tile? Where am I going to put it? And you might not always like the answer, but you gotta figure it out. Like I could put this here. And then I've got that next tile coming up, which could finish that off. Not well, but it would do it. It would finish it off. Yeah, otherwise I'd have to, yeah, I don't think I can find a good spot for that tile. I guess maybe over here? We could put some more farm over here. Yeah, debatable. Very debatable. Yeah, maybe like this? Because this won't close off the farm very well anyway, yeah. Yeah, that doesn't connect very well over there. So let's just be crazy. Let's just be a little crazy, a little reckless, and see what we can do over here. Not a whole heck of a lot. Something like that's not bad. And then we got another pure plains piece. Where can we put this bad boy? Where can we put this bad thing? You know, I shouldn't go around gendering the tiles. What if the tile doesn't want to be a boy? Well, then I still love and respect the tile despite its choices, regardless of its choices even. We got another secret over here. Not a lot of good opportunities for this piece. Could just shove it at the edge of the map. That's kind of boring. Oh, Robin is dead. Goodbye, Robin. Rest in peace. You will be missed. Chat will miss you. Moderating them, maybe. Chat will miss you dearly and fondly and goodly. Jeez Louise. Yeah, this piece does not have a good home right now, which is very tragic. I think I might just stick it somewhere over here. Yeah, boink, there it goes. That's its house now. That's where it lives. Okay. A house, farms, and a forest. That is a tricky combo. A very tricky combo. I could shove it there, just get it over and done with. It's almost a good fit. Here too, it nearly adds up. Ah, this one's just kind of a rough fit no matter where I put it. Ooh, that's not a bad spot. That finishes off that corner of the farm pretty well, but then how on earth am I going to finish the other side here? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we get there, right? Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, that city is done. So let's not worry about it. It's this city that needs more population. But we should be smart about it. We shouldn't go shoving in tiles that don't fit. Which I think is this tile here. Yeah, I think this tile might be better suited for over here. Hmm. 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 Ooh, maybe it doesn't connect well. Hmm. Shoot. Maybe like that? Sure, yeah. There. Good. Great. Definitely meant to do that on purpose. Right, we've got our little city over here that we need to expand. Hmm. That's not a great match, but it finishes off the farm and it builds us outward. Hmm. Yeah, that doesn't work so well either. I think we really need to hammer down, hunker down, and connect these buildings over here. Oh man, another one of the worst pieces ever to exist. Thank you. Thanks. I could plonk it in there just as a throwaway piece. That would be kind of funny. Sure. Let's do that. And we got more train tracks. Okay. So we need one more and 7 more. Huh. I don't think there's a lot of hope of finishing this one over here. But that said, gotta keep the lines growing somehow, you know? And another really crappy river piece. My favorite. I love crappy river pieces. They are my favorite. They are my most favorite pieces ever. Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay, and we can come back over here. I wonder if I should do this up that way. Yeah, fine, whatever. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I mean, it does matter, right? It's all relative. Plonk. Okay, more farms. More farming. Okay. Yeah, maybe something like that. Plonk. More trees. I know where trees go. They go over here. Can you fit there perfectly? Thank you. Mwah. And what can we do over here? Something like that? Something crazy? Sure. about here? I need like a dead end forest piece for over here. Yeah, I can kind of connect that. I keep trying to press E to put the piece down, and it turns the map. So, sorry about that. Yeah, this one is too big. Is there like... Even this town is too big? Sheesh. Okay, well that one's way too big then. We kind of closed off that town, unfortunately. Yeah, we can't connect very well over there. Huh, that's tricky. We don't really have a half-built town. It's only 6. It's a shame this one's too big. We kind of got this going on over here. Like, maybe, I guess? Kind of a bummer. Anyways. Yeah, maybe that? Ooh, a big river. Okay. Would you yeah, you would like to go over here. Okay, well, keep putting the river over there, I guess. And is this the piece I've been kind of waiting for over here? Maybe it has. Maybe it is. Maybe not. It doesn't end the farm well, but it does end the farm. I don't think there's a better spot for it. And we do need to end the farm, right? So... yeah, at most we're getting 3 tiles. So, splunk. Yay! Okay, another blank tile. That's cool. Almost a good spot right there. Dorf does have a nice little style to it, yeah. I remember reading somewhere when it came out what it was supposed to be evoking. I mean, I know it's kind of playing on the idea of like an idyllic Dutch landscape. But as for the visual style, like its reference or its origin, couldn't tell you. Okay, wow, more of the most awful train track pieces known to Dorf. Known to Dorf kind. I think we gotta just splonk that down there and cry about it. Lord knows I'm crying. What is this piece? What do I do with this? There's nowhere good to put this. Oh dear, where do I put this? Where do I put this piece? Where do I put this piece? Do 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 do. I have no good ideas. I have ideas. I don't have any good ones. Huh. Ha ha. Yeah, there is no good spot for this. I guess if that's the case, I'll just shove it over here. So we're at least getting a farm bonus from it, right? Sure. One house, one farm, one love, one tree. Where do I put this? Oh, you know what? 5 out of 6 ain't bad. What? Only one? I thought we'd get way more perfects. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. This is another spot. Three. Oh no, that one's 4. Well, let's take it. And then a big farm at the end. Ooh, like that? Sure. Hopefully we can finish that farm before it dies. Well, not dies, but you know, before we run out of tiles. Which we are slowly approaching. We are slowly approaching the end. There's only so many ways you can keep putting down tiles. We've got one more river, another farm, so we might be able to get this done, maybe. Not looking good. If we get 2 rivers, we can get this quest done. This pasture piece isn't going to do us any favors there, though. So, putting it there. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, it's the farm. Oops. I wonder if I should have saved this. That might have gone better over there. Oh well. That's not a bad spot. Let's do that. Okay, we've got the river piece now. Yeah, I don't know. I guess just put it somewhere. We got one more railroad. And this one needs 3 more. Oh, geez Louise, this is just such a behemoth of a track. Well, maybe it'll go somewhere. And we got another little forest, so try to go connect it over here. Yeah, I think that's an okay spot. Oh, maybe I should check if it goes in here. Ooh. Yeah. Nice. And okay. I'm trying to not close off our forest route quite yet. Because we're almost done it. I just finish it right now. I could just, yeah, boink. Nice. Nice. We're so good at Dorf the Romantic village. And we'll do that. Right? We got a beaver lodge. And we did a quest. We're so good at this game. Thank you for Beaver Lodge. Very good. And we got more tiles. Hey, we might get here. We might get 20,000 points. Maybe let's make that our goal. Our goal is going to be to get 20,000 points. So we can be champion number 4. Not to be confused with champions 1 through 3. We are champion the 4th. How about some stories? How about story time? Y'all want to hear some stories? I can't actually hear anyone, so I am just going to have to assume the answer is yes, because if you're here, you want to hear me blab about stupid things. So I will tell a story in just a moment. Let's find this tile of home first. How's that sound? Let's find this tile of home, and then we'll have a little story time. Yeah, we've got this little city that we're just shitting the bed on. That's the problem once you get more than one quest going. It's really easy to get distracted. Where can we put this little town and field? Where can we put this little town and field? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, that's not a bad spot. Sure, plonk. Okay, X and X River. Okay, I hate this. This causes me a lot of pain. Good God, where do I put this piece? Right here? Right. That's gotta be the answer, right? Right here. Right there. Right there. That right there. So, here's the story. Here's story number 1. I've got like a couple. Got a couple stories today. So we went to Costco last week, about a week ago. I think about a week ago exactly, almost. And it was alright, you know, it was Costco. Costco is as Costco does, the old saying goes. So we're in at Costco, we do our thing. Did I finish this one? I did. Just trying to find ways to close this river because I hate it. Oh dear me. Yep, I'm just gonna do this. And another big farm. So we go to Costco. And this game's kind of hard to talk to. It's easy to flap my gums to, but to actually like have a coherent thought that I have to continue, not easy. I'm not very good at doing that to begin with, so maybe it's not the game's fault. But we go to Costco, and really, this isn't a good story. It's more like, wow, that sucks. Because we go to Costco, nothing's really bad about the trip itself. It was busy. It was really busy, as Costco usually is. And I'm gonna put this here. Because, you know, Costco's just always busy. That's just how it goes. And I'm trying to think if we got anything cool. No, we there's a tangential story that I was looking at a sofa from Costco last night, and I thought, oh wow, this sofa looks really nice. It looks really cool. It's in a perfect color. We're trying to redo our rec room here. And by we're trying to redo our rec room, I mean I'm trying to convert it into a board game room, which sounds lofty and noble until you realize that none of my friends are going to come over and use the board game room anyway. So I'm kind of just wasting my time. So that sucks. But anyways, not the point. Not the point of the story. Oh, nice. Yeah. I know that's perfect. You don't gotta tell me. So, so we sit on the sofa and we're like, haha, okay, this sofa's pretty hard, pretty tough. But that's no biggie. Anyways, it turns out the sofa I was looking at last night that I thought would be great to put in the board game room is the sofa we sat on at Costco, and if that ain't the darndest thing, I don't know what is. So I don't think we're going to get that sofa, unfortunately. The perfect board game room sofa is off the menu. I might put that there. It's not a bad spot for it. Here? It's really hard to end forests. What else happened at Costco? I bought lunch. I bought the old chicken tenders and fries. I was gonna try their sushi, but I thought, I don't want to tempt it. You know, there's so many horror stories about to-go sushi not to going well. So I didn't try the sushi. However, what we did do is buy bread. We bought some bread, and I scoured the place because I'm on this whole I gotta eat protein bullshit, which is going all right. Everything taken into account, it is going okay. Can't really complain. I mean, I can. I'm doing it right now. There's not really a great spot for this little piece here. I really am trying desperately to finish off this forest, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So, we go to buy bread, and I scour this. I scour the bakery, the deli section for bread. And initially I was thinking, haha, I will get the gluten-free bread because it is so low in calorie that I can justify eating it. Because a big thing with eating protein is you really just gotta track your macros, and it kind of sucks. I'll be honest with you. I'm definitely much more in tune with what I'm putting in my body these days, which is good. But yeah, man, it's exhausting. It's exhausting having to constantly be vigilant about what I'm eating. Not a fan. I miss the days when I could just shove food in my body and my body would go, yep, it's okay, fam, I got it covered. But alas, I am old. I am old and my body no longer likes that funny little game of mine. Which honestly, just what a What a tragic thing. What a tragic thing age is. Just kidding, it's beautiful. I don't know what I'm doing with this river tile. Ba-dum bump bump. There's nowhere good to put it. Right there. It's going right there. I'm going through all of the bread, and boy, is it hard. Is it hard to pick out bread? It turns out this gluten-free bread I was looking at, sure, it's very low in calorie, but it's just low in everything. There's basically no reason to eat this bread. It's just devoid of everything. And like, okay, I get it. You know, a lot of gluten-free is pretty low in calorie. Cool, whatever, you know, that's fine. But like, I need protein, so it's not gonna pan out, is it? So I end up just searching all over the deli for some bread, for some like decent bread. And they have like, ugh, ancient grain bread, sure, fine, whatever. They have like whole wheat, you know, the standard, the staples, naan, pita, this and that. That's fine. But there's just not anything for somebody who wants to stuff protein into their body. It just doesn't exist. There's options for other things like that, you know, if you want oatmeal in the morning, but you want to stuff protein into your body, they got you covered. You want pancakes in the morning, but you want to stuff protein in your body, they got you covered. This is a very rotten piece. Still do some more farming over there. Ugh, the pieces coming up are also equally as rotten. Maybe here? I'm doing it. So it's I'm not having a good time. I'm not having a good time looking for this bread. I can't find anything that fits the bill. Nothing's really doing it for me. Which you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I am powerless. I should really be putting pieces over here to finish off this river in a vain hope that we can do that before the quest runs out. So let's put that there. Maybe we'll get that thing too. Probably not. Where can we put this? Well, we can put that here. Right after the beaver dam. I'm putting it there instead. Yeah, we are running low on tiles. It's not looking good. Not looking good, fam. Darn, I thought we could maybe connect the two sides there. Can we maybe do... Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Nice. We finish our train track quest here. Okay, a few more pieces. Yeah, sorry this story's taking 8 years to finish. It's not even a good story. You're not even gonna get a good payout. Oh, that could finish. No, I better not. Better not pigeonhole ourselves in. A 925 forest, what are you, mad? I don't want to continue our forest over here. I need to close it. Oh, it's the... I couldn't say no. I'm weak. I'm sorry. I'm weak. Maybe here? So I go through all the bread. I have to turn and look at chat to make sure I'm focused and I'm not paying attention to the game. Let me finish the story. So I go through all the bread and none of it's good. None of it is meeting my criteria, which is depressing, shockingly depressing. Turns out, at the end of the day, I'm looking at this rye bread. And rye bread is great because rye tends to be better in nutrition, lower in calorie, and it's tasty. Yum, 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 yum. Tasty rye bread. Yum. Love that shit. Is my mic kind of quiet? Now that I'm looking at chat, I'm not reaching the decibels I am used to. I bet my stupid computer settings put my frickin' microphone sensitivity back down. Hold on, let me check that while I keep talking here. So I go through all the bread and I'm basically left with the rye, and I really like rye. And at the end of everything, at the end of all that is this big expedition, and we spent like a solid 15 minutes looking for bread, right? Like it's an embarrassing amount of time. Um, I'm not loving it. I'm not having a good time. But one must persist. And it ends up that the best bread to eat if you're looking for high protein was like this rye sourdough bread. And I have had this rye sourdough bread. I've eaten it quite a bit. I freaking caught it live on camera. My microphone is at 64%. What are you doing? No one told you to go down there. No one? What? 100, 100. Thank you. Hello, chat. Can you hear me now? Hello. It's me, your friend. I've been here this whole time. Do not listen to Robin. Robin does not know how things sound. I'm looking at the raw data. My decibels ain't there. Hopefully it stays on this time. Good lord. My computer is actively sabotaging my streaming career. This is my life. This is my life, computer. Anyways, bit over. So I'm looking at the sourdough bread, the sourdough rye bread that I've had before, and it looks delicious and it's wonderful, and I've had it, and I'm looking over the nutritional information, and it just turns out, hey, guess what? This is the bread. This bread that you've eaten, this bread that you like, it turns out that the bread you've always been eating is probably the bread you should be eating. So that's a big pain in the ass. I did all this searching just to get told. No way. Oh, it's only 5. I'll take 5. Blank. Yeah, I'll do all this nonsense just to get told, hey, the bread you were eating, you should have just probably stuck with it. After all this carrying on, you should have just stuck with the bread that you liked, that you had. But you didn't, did you? Because you're a dummy. And yeah, okay, you caught me. You caught me, I'm a dummy. So I pick up a bag of this bread. Pick up a, in the bread at Costco, you're basically, especially with this bread, normally they sell it in half loaves, but you can get them in big loaves. Dinfelmeyer, I think is what the brand's called. Swedish rye, sourdough rye bread or whatever. You can get them in the big loaves. You usually get them in the half loaves, but Costco sells them with 2 big loaves, which is nutty. It's so much bread. So obviously we're going to freeze it, right? As any thoughtful individual will tell you, you buy in bulk at Costco and then you just freeze it. That's how the game goes. That's how it is. I'm putting that piece there, by the way. So we take the bread, we buy the bread, we take it home, we put it in the freezer pretty much immediately, right? And this is an important note. We put it in the freezer pretty much immediately. There was no leave it out for a while. There was no like take some slices, make a sandwich, right? This loaf, this bread went into the freezer, plunk, pretty much right away. And I say pretty much right away because like, sure, it was out in the kitchen for maybe like, I don't know, 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. What is this piece? Why y'all giving me rivers? I don't need rivers. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with this game? This game's evil. I tell you what. Putting it there. So, right, this bread was not out. And it got put in the freezer, right? Like I just said, sensible people put their large bulk purchases from Costco in the freezer. So, lo and behold, that's where the bread ends up. That's where it lies dormant, waiting for its day to conquer, to thrive. And that's where it was. And just the other day, God, this train is never going to finish. This train is never going to find the end of its track. God, what a mess. Oh, I thought it had a car, but it's just 2 trains in a row. That's kind of sad. So it goes into the freezer and it's been there for about a week. And finally today I get I both remember and get it out. I'm like, okay, yep, did the thing. My brain remembered, you need some bread, so go ahead and get it out. And thus I did. Thus I got the bread out, and I put one into the fridge, splunk, and I leave the other half in the freezer, as any sensible being would do. So I go to make a Sammy today. I go to make a sandwich with the bread. I pull the bread out and I set it on the counter, and lo and behold, this bread is blue. It's covered in mold. Like not one little speck, not one little piece, you know, it wasn't something I could ignore. Not that one should ever ignore mold on bread. It was covered. This thing was just turning blue. Right? And at this point in the story, you can say, sure, fine, maybe it's on me. Maybe I should have been looking at the bread. Here I was so concerned with the nutritional information that I didn't physically look at the bread because the bread must have been moldy when I bought it. But what in the hay, right? I look at the tag, and the tag is saying January 4th. And I'm like, what? Hold on a minute. We were there on like the 7th? And you're selling me bread that apparently went bad 3 days ago? Hello? Pardon? Like, did I just grab the crustiest loaf on the shelf? Or, like, yo, that shouldn't even be on the shelf. Just such a sketchy situation. Really, just left me flummoxed and perplexed and also pretty disappointed. Like, I don't know, put a lot of faith in Costco. Costco's pretty well known for having above par quality. And this just left such a, much like if I had eaten the moldy bread, this left a bad taste in my mouth. And so, yeah, like the other loaf, we checked the freezer, right? The freezer loaf, it wasn't like a freak accident. The freezer loaf as well, just absolutely covered in mold. It was in the freezer, has been in the freezer, had not been taken out. Just completely blue. Yuck. Icky. Gross. So I was very sad today because I did not get to have a sandwich. I was really looking forward to some nice rye bread. But no such luck. Not today. I have no idea where to put this piece. It's not even a bad piece, it just doesn't go anywhere. You're going there. Congratulations. You live there now. I'm trying so hard to close this forest and there's nowhere to do it. I just keep making more forest. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Got a boat with plus 53? Are you mad? Are you insane? I mean, I gotta put it over here, right? I gotta. So we were thinking about bringing this loaf of bread back. And man, I don't know. Like, we live in the void, obviously, so it's not the easiest to get around. And it's just not even worth it, right? We just have to eat. We just have to eat the loss. We don't even get to eat the bread. We just have to sit there and go, well, it is out of our control. Costco duped us, and there's nothing we can do about it. I can't even take the bread back and say, hey, here's when I bought it. It's been in the freezer ever since. It's covered in mold. Could you maybe just give me my money back? Like, I would be okay with that. I would be content with that as an outcome. Although it is pathetic and, like, you know, demeaning. I'd be okay with that. I'd be fine with, hey, can I have my money back? But I don't even get to do that. Don't even get to do that because it would take us half an hour or whatever to drive to the Costco. We'd have to make a big stink, right? We'd have to make a big scene about, hey, this bread's no good. Yes, it was in our freezer for a week. Yes, it is a week old. Yes, you sold us old bread. Here you can see we purchased it on this date, and the best before date was even earlier than that. Why was it on your shelf? Why were you even trying to sell it? That's scuzzy. That's about as scuzzy as the bread was. I think this might be the run here soon. We might be able to get to our 20,000 points, but these tiles are getting so outrageously... Where do I put these? Where do I put these tiles? There's no good home. Where do I put 2 fields in the middle of a forest? Who did this? Who planted these fields in the middle of the forest? Like, what colonizing, industrious piece of crap said, yeah, you know what needs to happen? I'm going to cut down these trees and plant a field right in the frickin' middle of them. We might be able to finally end this train, though. That's another dicey situation. I could do this. Like, this end piece is so garbage. Whatever. Whatever. You get to this point in this game, and it's like, yeah, this is the whatever period. The things I do right now. Like, what do I do with the town, 2 forests, and a farm? I don't know. I'll figure it out maybe if I go around the map and spin the tile on every possible plot that I can. That's not a bad space for it, but I don't think we're finishing our town mission anytime soon. Whatever, let's just do our best, right? Is that really not a town piece right there? Crazy. Okay, some more perfects. I'm pretty sure the perfects give you like an extra tile too. So if we can at least get some perfects, we can stay afloat, which isn't a lot. That's not saying anything great, but yeah, the game is probably going to end soon. Don't have a lot of faith in my ability to keep this going. Unless we have 3 river tiles in here. Unless we have a super city, unless we have a mega farm, unless I can finish this railroad, or close off this forest. It's not looking good. It's not looking great. But for the time being, let's try to find this piece a good home. That's not a bad spot. Hooray! So yeah, you can see we got another tile from laying down a perfect piece. So that's pretty good. We got this tile going on here. It's got like a farm on the one end. It's kind of on the wrong end, but it is on the one end. Yeah, I'm definitely fighting a hopeless battle here. There's no way I'm gonna finish the city. But where else do I put the city pieces? Right? What else do I do with them? I can connect that. That's kind of cute. Boink. There we go. And tack another one on to the train tracks. Oh, I guess I can't put that there, can I? Splunk. Hooray! We got the teal train. Choo choo! It's the old black train. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What if you wanted to finish a forest? But Dorf Romantic said, no. Yep, we're not finishing this game. I don't think we're gonna get over 20,000 either. I think we're kind of boned here. Unless I can make some BS happen, I don't think we're... Yeah, that only gets us 6. I could try to just cheese a bunch of perfect tiles here. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, I can put this here and probably get at least 1 perfect bonus. I don't think it's worth it, fam. I don't think it's worth it. I think we're just kind of boned here. I think this is probably the end of the game. Let's just try to find this tile a good home. I don't think that is a good home. Yeah, unfortunately there's just not like a farm adjoining any of this. I can maybe just stuff it up here, I guess. Eh. Oh, yippee, one more. One more tile to play with. Yahoo! We could do that. Sure. Yay, another one. We'll just keep perfect chaining until we get booted out. Not really a great spot for this one. I can get 3. I can get 2. Oh, you. Ah, shoot! I thought that would have been a perfect. All right, darn. Well, let's undo. Maybe we can find a better spot for it. Not there. Not there. Not here. Yeah, I don't think we're getting another perfect out of this tile here. This is it. This is it, everyone. This is gonna be our last tile here. Well, second last. You know what I mean? Does that make a perfect? That one does, doesn't it? Yeah, every side of that tile lines up, I guess. Yeah, alright. And then we really can't do anything with this one. Like, this has got to go on the edge of a map. This? I can put it there? We're really just in dire straits here, aren't we? Oh, jeez. Jeez. Like, that's not even a bad place for it, really. It's just that the one side doesn't line up, and we're not going to get a perfect from this, so we're SOL. Yeah, I really can't put it there. I can't put it there because it's just useless. I can put it here, but once again, yes, it's useless. Is there another little station? We can really put it anywhere on the edge of the map. We can put it over here. That really doesn't do anything for us. No. Yeah, like if we can just try to complete some inner tiles. Am I shoving this somewhere useless? Yeah, like there would be a good idea if we had more over here, but we really don't. So that doesn't actually help anyone. Same with over here. That's kind of the thing with putting it at the edge of the map. It's not going to actually get us a perfect. I don't know. Yeah, here maybe plus 30. And maybe we can get another perfect farm somewhere. I don't even know. I don't even know where we can put this. Just desperately clinging. Please, just one more perfect piece. Please. I'll do anything. Please. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, Willikers. That might be decent. That's definitely another perfect, I think. It might even be two perfects. Phew. Phew. Well, we got one. We got one more. We got one more. We got a plain tile. Yeehaw. Where can we put this plain tile? We got over 20,000 points, so you know, whatever. I'm content. God, how do you actually play this game in a serious sense? I have to wonder. There's got to be some like big brain strategies that go on. People far smarter than me are probably out there min-maxing this game. That's definitely one perfect in there. Yeah, that's only one perfect in there too. That won't do anything. That might be two perfects. That won't be anything. That'll be one perfect. That's not much. That'll be two perfects for sure. That's not gonna do anything. That'll be one perfect. That'll be one perfect. That'll be three perfects? Only two. Shit. Scheisse. This isn't smart, but it's two perfect tiles. It's one perfect tile, never mind. I think that's one perfect. Nope. Oops. Oh yeah, forest. Shoot. Shoot. You just do something shitty like that. Um, hmm. Yeah, you know what? What? It's 5 after 4. I've sat here and shat the bed long enough, I think. Let's just try to get a few more points and call the game. Cause we're just floundering around here. Plunk. There we go. 20,210 points. Not too bad. Launched us up well into the top 100,000. Well, like, you know what I mean, past the top 200,000. Within the bracket between 200,000 and 100,000. Um, yeah, I feel like we could have done better, but I don't think we did poorly. I don't think we did bad. I think we could have kept going. I think there was a period there where I stopped thinking. I just, probably during my bread story, where I wasn't putting down tiles carefully. We definitely could have finished this city. We definitely could have finished this city. I don't know about the farms, like, they were just shitty to connect. This one was never getting done. We maybe could have tried to focus down the rivers a little more. I don't know. And there's a weird tactical divide, I think, between finishing things and getting the bonuses from closing things off, or do you just continue with the quests? Because the quests are always like build more, build more, build more. But not too bad. We got some cute little areas. We got like our northern city here. We got our big forests. We have our sprawling river that kind of just doesn't do anything. We got a couple big farms. Really big one here, a second big one here. We were starting on a second big city over here. I think we could have continued with it, but alas. And of course our gigantic railway leading nowhere in particular. Um, you can keep, oh, yeah, you can keep playing the game once you're done. You can play in creative mode, and creative mode is basically just like put down tiles. You can discard them. Uh, there's no points. So you really just, it's more of a city builder at that point. But I don't actually know how to get the UI back. Oh, there it is. But yeah, that's going to be the game. That's going to be Dorf. Sorry I lost. Sorry I sucked. But hey, that's the game. That's how it goes. Sometimes you'll just be flying along. And usually the mid game is like, yeah, wow, I've got lots of titles. And then tiles. And then the end game is, oh boy, I'm losing. It becomes very apparent that you're just desperately trying to cling to the gameplay loop, and then all of a sudden the game's over. So what you saw was pretty indicative of like a standard game of Dorf. But yeah, that was it. We've got like an hour left, and I don't want to be a party pooper, so I'm probably just gonna draw. I'm gonna draw a little bit. Um, unless y'all, I'd have to go back down. I'd have to end the stream. I'd have to end the stream. I was gonna say unless y'all want to like make a character and draw steel or something. I guess I could maybe try to access the files from here. Are they on my, No, I'd have to put them on my Dropbox or something. Huh. Well, drawing's easy. So let's give that a shot. Let's do some drawing. Um, I'll close this. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. And I will go to standby while I set things up. Beep boop bop 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 beep 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 boop 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 bop bump bip 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 weep ee-oo 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 wow wow wow. Is this doing anything for y'all? Is this doing anything for anyone? Um, I have the right screen up. I don't know if the rest of the thing. Hey, there it is. There it is. Here's the drawing screen. No me. There's no me here because I don't have those assets. I don't have those assets on this computer. I don't have a desk. All I got is a great big yawn. Ugh. But hey, we can still draw. I still got the equipment. I still got my voice. Maybe I'll even put on some tunes. Put on some royalty-free music. You know how I feel about royalty-free music. You know how I feel about royalty-free. Oh, you know what else would help if I plugged in my tablet? That's always a smart move. It usually remains unplugged on this computer because I don't use it very often. I only use this tablet when I am goofing around. You don't have to set up the device, fam. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it's about. Okay, I might have to close this for a second. Hold on. Bip boop. Enjoy this picture. This is a photo I took. It's cropped weirdly because blah 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 blah. There we go. Okay. It ought to be working now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're in business. We're in a business. We're in monkey business. And I say that because it's funny. There's no monkeys here. Not a single one. What was the other story? Oh, yeah, I've remembered the other story. The other story is that the other day I put up some shelves. Yep, that's right, folks. You heard it here. You heard it. You heard me say the truth. I put up shelves all by myself, except for the funny part of the story, which I'll get to in just a moment. So I'm putting up these shelves, and honestly, I thought it would be terrible. I thought it would be having an awful time. I thought nothing would go well, and I thought about how I would put them up because they're irregularly shaped. They're irregularly shaped shelves. They're in the shape of L's. They look like Tetris pieces. And pardon me while I warm up here. I'm just scribbling, just working up my hands. And so I'm doing a lot of measuring. I'm making sure the shelves are going to go in the right spot. I'm making sure they're level. I'm being very careful about the whole procedure. And the first one goes in basically perfectly. I couldn't have asked for it to go in with more ease and more elegance and more grace than it did. Just everything went well. And so the first one's in, and I'm trying to here. I'll even give you like a visual aid. So the first one's in on the wall, like so. It's kind of, you know, hanging out. It's hanging out, and it's got like brackets, right? They're like bracketed on the back. So this one's in there. This one is in the wall, just hanging out, as one does. And this one, check, went in well. It did good. It got a big thumbs up. It got a thumbs up for doing a good job. So I'm doing the other one, and I had to measure. I had to like dip, 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 measure across and measure up and measure up and measure across so that I could put the other one in here, right? How's my perspective working here? I guess you would see the bottom, wouldn't you? Yeah. Something like that, right? So I'm trying to put in this other one. And this one, this top one, no good. This one, thumbs down. Not a good friend. Did not work properly. Getting the equipment in went fine. I measured, I put it in the right spots, but for some reason it just would not go in. And so I'm standing there, I'm on a step ladder. I'm standing here trying to get it in, trying to I got a square head. I forgot I have a square head, pardon me. I'm trying to get the shelf in, And man, it just did not want to go in. I just could not get it. So I at one point thought, I heard kind of like a click. I heard kind of a click, and I thought, oh, it went in. Ah, thank goodness, I said, it went in. This is perfect. And I like let go for all of a second to test, right? And I was very ginger. I had like a hand on it. I had a hand bracing it just in case. But what happens is this side just fell off. And because I was bracing it, it it all just twisted. It all just twisted and fell at the same time. So instead of just falling gracefully, like I had hoped it would, if it fell, this piece just skyrockets down and smashes right into the bottom shelf. And you can immediately see where this is going. This bottom shelf cannot take a full force blow from gravity from like, like I don't know how heavy these shelves are, probably like, I don't know, maybe 10 pounds. Maybe they're like 10 pounds. They're probably even lighter than that, but still, right? Something of that caliber just colliding with the force of gravity. The shelf just didn't make it. The shelf just also was like, okay, well, yep, that's enough for me. And it fell too. Um, I don't know what Robin means in chat by that's why only one of them was up, but because I mean, I did at one point only have one up, but when I showed Robin, they were both up, so I don't know what they're talking about. So needless to say, both pieces just hurtled to the ground, and I'm doing this right above my desk, right where I'm sitting presently, and like my computer's here, right? I got a screen here, I got my other monitor here, I got goodies, and my desk. Um, and everything's just coming down, just hurtling, just falling straight to earth. And somehow, miraculously, the shelves just went behind everything. They just went behind the desk. And like, there's a ton of wires back here. There's like a power, there's a surge protector. There's my capture card is also down here. And somehow, despite all of that, the shelves simply careen towards the ground. One of them hit the baseboard. There's like a huge dent in my baseboard, but miraculously, nothing bad happened. They just landed. They just landed with a huge thud, and everyone had a bad time. And yeah, they somehow were just wide enough to fall right in behind the desk without damaging anything. So that sucked. So I basically sat there and cried. I basically just had a big temper tantrum because that took me like an hour to do the first time. And needless to say, because of that action, some of the wall mounts were kind of askew. They were actually in pretty good shape, but I just had to I had to fix some of them up. But the crux of this story comes where after that, right, a calamity happens. There's a lot of noise, and I was kind of just minding my own business and cleaning up, but a relation of mine comes to the door and says, "Hello, would you?" They don't actually ask; they just say, "I'm coming in to help you," because that's the kind of person my relations are. And so they come in and they're kind of being nosy and they're kind of just trying to help. They're trying to assist, and like I appreciate it, but some of my relations are a little hot-headed. So in the ensuing trying to fix this ness, we're trying to get this second shelf back up because if you can believe it, right, the first shelf went back in perfectly. It was really just the top shelf of the two that wouldn't cooperate. So while doing this, and I'm like down here trying to support the shelf from below because I'm small, because I'm short. Wah. Also, I didn't have the ladder, so I'm just trying to reach from the ground. But my relation is up here on the ladder trying to get the shelf to go. And then the thing is, we just couldn't like the hardware was all in the right spot, I think what ended up happening is we just like we needed smaller screw heads in the wall mount. So like the thing physically just would not go around it because the screw head was too big. So we were sitting there trying to just like jiggle it on, trying to get the screw heads to go into the bracket, and that just wasn't working. Oh, I'm on a different computer. There we go. Different shortcuts. So in this process, in this hilarity that's ensuing with two people trying to get in one shelf, um, neither of which are succeeding, my relation goes, yes, I have a great idea. I know what will fix this. I have a wonderful solution. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit the shelf with all of my force and smack it into place, right? And if that doesn't sound like the stupidest thing, the silliest thing I've ever heard, it didn't work. If you can imagine, it didn't work. In fact, it broke. It broke the wall mount on this side where they smacked it. Just they shattered the whole wall mount. Broke it inside the wall. I'm surprised there is not a giant crack nor a dent in my wall because it turns out when you're trying to put shelves in, smacking them, punching them into place does not fix it. Punching things into walls is not a good idea. So we had to just, it wasn't much, it wasn't the end of the world. We did have to go find a new wall bracket though, and a new screw because the screw they had broke would like we had to, the only way to get it out was to push it into the wall. So we just had to lose a screw. And just, just, why did you do that? Why would you punch the shelf? Why did you do that? I was doing so well and I was doing it and I just screwed up one part and then I could have fixed it. I know they meant well, so I'm like, I'm trying not to be upset about it, but boy, was it silly. And in the moment, wow, yeah, I was not happy. I kept it cool, I kept it chill. I was very patient, but on the inside, I was screaming. Wah, wah. Anyways, story time's over. That is the story of how my putting up my shelves went. But now the shelves are successfully there and they're holding a few things, and I have a new plant in my room, and it's cute. It does a cute plant, and I hope it doesn't die. I'm trying to draw it right now. I'm trying to do like a shitty sketch of it. It's not even a very good shitty sketch. Uh, it's just like a ZZ, a low light ZZ plant. I'm pretty sure they grow in pairs, so I'm already doing this wrong. And I'm hoping it does well in this room, but it might not. My bedroom, where I'm streaming from right now, surprise. Was that a salacious thing to say? That I'm streaming from my bedroom? This is where my like home computer is. I don't work in my bedroom, but I do stream from it because that's where the games are. So yeah, my bedroom has a north-facing window, so it gets a lot of light, but it's all just very indirect, diffuse light. So I thought a little ZZ plant would do well in here. So I'll keep y'all updated on the plant, I guess, even though like no one cares. No one cares about the plant. It would be weird if you cared about the plant. Yeah, I need. It's pretty barren. The shelves are pretty barren right now, so I'll fill them up. They'll get filled up over time. But what are we gonna do right now? I yapped for about 20 minutes. That was the plan. What can we draw in like half an hour? What's a good thing to draw in half an hour? A circle? How about I get kind of like a brassy color? Maybe a little more yellow and like a little darker. I've been trying to figure out a like a Dragonborn character recently. Robin will know who I'm talking about because they are from a Baldur's Gate 3 campaign that we're playing together. They're just kind of a fun character. They're like a little morally ambivalent, but they're somehow a paladin too. Like a neutral good paladin, which is a little silly for a paladin to be. They're just like self-motivated. So their tenets are basically, I'll just do the right thing, I guess. I don't even think their oath is really to a god. It's more like a moral principle of just like, yeah, I want to help people. So they're a pretty cool dragon guy. And I say guy, even though they're gender ambiguous. They're a non-binary dragon person. And I haven't really like nailed down their design yet, but we can try some doodles here and just try some noodle doodles. Maybe that's something. Maybe do like a line of action here. You'll draw them eating noodles. That sounds like a recipe for disaster, honestly. Hey, take this character you've never really drawn before and draw them doing something intricate and complex. Sure thing, brain. I'll give it a shot. I have ADD. Oh yeah, I was gonna get royalty-free music, wasn't I? Just imagine it. Just um, can I find royalty-free music in like a minute? Let me try. Let me try. Let me try. I'm already wasting time here. I'm already wasting time. Royalty-free background music. Surely this won't go wrong. Surely if I click on the non-copyrighted instrumental music, that's a playlist. I don't trust it. Lo-fi music, copyright free. Let's try it. Do I want lo-fi or it's probably all the same crap. Who am I kidding? It's probably all the same AI slop music. There we go. Oh, that's really quiet. How's that? That's all right. Okay, y'all can there's some music. Don't tell me I never do anything for you. God, I can't believe you, Robin, making a freaking hot chocolate in the middle of my stream, in the middle of my very important, very professional stream. How dare you? I'm working. I'm working, and you're supposed to be working, and you're making a hot chocolate. A hot chocolate? A hot chalky? And on a mug? Are you hold chopsticks? I'd need a pair in my hand to figure that out. Whatever, I'll just kind of BS something. There, that's all right. And then where would the cup of noodles be? Probably like down here. How big is a cup of noodles? Probably like fist-sized, right? I guess I can't really hum if there's music playing, can I? Just kind of breaks the vibe. So the Dragonborns from Baldur's Gate are weird because they usually have like these weird quadruple horns that are really hard to draw. And then they also have, they've got very pronounced features. And by pronounced, I mean they have really fat heads. They've got really wide, very reptilian heads, which is definitely on brand with the draconic kind of thing they're going for, right? Like with a something called a dragonborn, you do probably want them to look like a dragon, and they really nail that. I might need to correct the anatomy here. I'm kind of just freeballing here. That's all right, you know. It's just a doodle. And that's how pretty much all drawings start. They're just doodles at some point. Although there are people who just, you know, sit down and crank out masterpieces from their sketch work, and those people are insane, but they are there. They do exist. I did like some preliminary planning sketches of this Dragonborn because I had like a period last week where I was like, obsessed, hyperfixation. Just happens sometimes when you're special, like I am. You get distracted by things that just won't leave your mind. I ideally would have a reference for this pose, as one should always have a reference for their work. Some might tell you that references are cheating, but there's never really a situation where a reference will make your art any worse. In fact, in most cases, it will improve the structure and believability of your work. The eyes aren't wide enough, but I'll fix that. I'll fix that in a second run through here. Get that Trom guy out of here. Trom, more like Tron Legacy. More like ring ring ring. Daft Punk called. They want their IP back. Sorry I've gone kind of quiet. Sometimes you just kind of get into the friggin', you know, like the flow state or whatever. Not that I think I'm doing anything good, but I'm just kind of focused. That lake's kind of net. There we go. I forget. I'm pretty sure this Dragonborn has like a big spiky tail. I forget which setting I used in Baldur's Gate. Wow, huge brain fart. Totally forgot what the game was called there for a second. What's their armor like? I don't even really know. Yeah, they got a collar. Got a great big collar. I think they've just been rocking the like standard beginning of game armor because I really like it. So they've just got on this big old tabard, if I remember correctly, the old like frilly one. It's got like a cool crest or whatever here on the chest. I don't remember. Probably got some like big ass gauntlets. The weird thing about the Dragonborns in Baldur's Gate is they've got these like a very rigid spine system that travels up their face, which once again does lead to a much more draconic design. I don't know, it's refreshing in a sense, right? It's not you see a lot of stuff online that kind of bends the rules of what like a lizard person would look like. And then like Baldur's Gate 3 just comes over and is like, nah, they're dragons. These dragon people, guess what? They're dragon people. It's like, shit, yeah, alright, homie, okay, I guess, yeah, I get where you're coming from. And then they make it work. It's crazy. It's probably a correlation between why one doesn't see much well, maybe I kind of just missed the boat. I don't even think I really want to finish that thought. I don't think I want to go there. I think I just kind of I'll just end that thought there. End that thought before it gets started. One Dragonborn. That only took like 10 minutes. This shitty sketch only took me like 10 minutes. Oops, I don't want to delete it. That's not very fun. I just don't know what I'm doing. And if I did know what I was doing, I would probably go get a reference for this pose and for the hand and for the character. But I don't have time for that, so I'm just going to move over here and draw something else. What's another good thing to draw? Maybe let's check in on our good friend Teal. How's Teal been doing? How is our good friend Teal? Miss Evergarden. Because normally on Tuesdays we would be doing our draft diary, and we'd be talking about teal, but not today. Not today because I'm tired and I don't want to have a video in the backlog, and so I won't. It's my channel. I get to make the rules. Well, she's dead, I tell you what. That's how she is. Head's a little big. I mean, pretty much all of it is off. But that's whatever. Sometimes while you're drawing, you just gotta say, it's whatever. Damn, this music is putting me to sleep. People listen to this crap? Yeesh. It's like falling asleep in a dark synth dungeon. Lo-fi trip-hop beats to drift off while you are imprisoned in your 1980s dungeon crawler. I can already tell this stream is a big flop. It will remain a flop. Who is going to want to watch an hour of Dorf romantic followed by somebody drawing like an idiot? Don't answer that question, Robin. I know it's you. I know you're that idiot. You're a moderator. You have to want to watch this. That's why you're here. It was in the job description. One teal. We did it. One dragon eating noodles, one teal. Maybe she's looking at the noodles thinking, boy, I wish I had noodles. I wish I had those noodles right now. I sure am hungry. Lacrimosa, be a chum and go fetch me some noodles, will ya? And what else? We've got another few minutes left. We can draw something else quick. What else can we draw? What else? Maybe right in the middle here. What's something like kind of funny? What's something kind of funny that we can draw? sleepy little box. Kind of grumpy, sleepy little box. This is me after editing a video for like 15 minutes. This is how I look. After 15 minutes of work, I'm just, I become despondent and careless and soulless. My soul leaves my body. I astrally project. Oops. Sorry, bad habit. Did it again. I did it again. Promise I'm not doing it on purpose. There's just a lot of overlap in hotkeys, and they do different things in different programs. Have you ever seen my shitpost brush? It's pretty good. It's pretty good for doing silly doodles. See? Look, I'm already... This already looks 1,000 times better than that drawing. And it's because I just don't care. I just don't care right now. Because I'm using the shitpost brush, so like anything goes, right? Did y'all hear Miku was in Fortnite? Did you hear Miku was in Fortnite? You can hit the gritty as Miku now. Praise be. See if I can draw a Miku from memory. I should. I like just saw her 5 minutes ago hitting the gritty. I think I've already screwed up. She's got like... I don't even know. I don't know how her bangs go. Whatever. We're just gonna draw like anime adjacent girl. Does she have sideburns? I honestly don't know. I know the main thing. I know the main components that make up a Miku. Right? She's got like a tank top collared shirt going on, and she's got her tie with the 2 bips on it. Can't forget the 2 bips. That's important. It's essential, I would say. And then like arms generally, and she's got like a tattoo on the one arm, and ears. Except, does she have ears? Yeah, she does. Yeah, she's got ears. She's got ears on that head. And then importantly, she has big squares on her head. And then out of the big squares come the world's most gigantic pigtails. Right? And then that's basically Miku, right? It's Hatsune Miku. Right? Something like that. I think that's probably a Miku, if I had to guess. It's like Miku adjacent, right? Close enough. Does she have headphones on? Robin is insisting she has headphones on. And I don't know. There's so many different versions of Miku. Let's give her some headphones. Let's give her some earmuffs. And I don't know. There's probably like a 1 on them too. She's probably doing the thing. And doesn't she have like a microphone? Isn't she like always singing? Or is that Neru? Does Neru have the weird Nokia microphone headset? I'm more of a Tato fan, to TBH. I could try drawing a Tato. We're going over time a little bit here, but I don't think anyone cares because no one's gonna watch this video anyway. Tato looks almost exactly like Miku for some reason. Who could say? And Tato's new version is like, I'm in the army, right? That's her whole thing. She's got like a marching band uniform, except she just looks like a stormtrooper, kind of. And that's great. We love that for her. Tato definitely has like a little bip, but she's also got like side bips, I think. And Tato has headphones? Does Tato have headphones? I feel like I've seen Tato's ears. Whatever, for the sake of ease, we'll just give Tato some headphones too. And then Tato's got more like a little heart shape going on because they got the drills. They got them drills. And then one of them, I'm gonna do this one because it's easy. One of them has like a ribbon in it, right? And that's basically Tato, right? I think I nailed it. I think I nailed it here. That's a Tato, right? Oh, sorry, no, I'm there. That's a Tato. That's a Tato. It's probably even got like some little roots coming out of it. Yeah, Tato. There's a Tato right there. Aren't I funny? Aren't I hilarious? I'm not hilarious. I'm not even funny. I'm not even making a good joke right now. In fact, what I'm doing right now is ending the stream. However, I can't see my pen holder, so I'm really struggling over here. But yeah, that's gonna be the stream, folks. We played Dorf. We did it. We played Dorf Romantic, and then we lost. We lost Dorf Romantic about halfway through the stream. So we did some drawing after that. The drawings aren't fantastic, but they are ours. We made them. We did a weird dragon, we did some shitty doodles, we did a teal, and we did some Fortnite characters. So that's something, right? That's good. That's not a bad haul. What else can I say? What else can we say about Dorf Romantic? It was a good run. We beat the high score. It wasn't too bad. I think we could have kept going longer, but it was not the end of the world. This song is way too intense for an outro. I'm just gonna mute it. Do not need those horns in my outro. Yeah, Dorf was okay. We kind of botched it though. That's all right. We might come back to Dorf. We probably won't. We'll probably start up a new kind of auxiliary game to play on the back burner. Next time we're streaming, we're going to go back to Below, and hopefully we can beat that game too. But honestly, I don't know how we're going to because we're in a really shitty spot. We'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out. Next week we will come back to Draft Diary. I promise. This week I just really wanted to chill for a little bit and give myself some time to finish the video because the video The video needs some more time. The video needs some more time in the oven, and that's all there is to it. Um, Hopefully I get that done this week. I'm not working on the the zine, um, as steadfastly as I was. That the zine really set me back. But going to focus on the video. I just finished trimming it today, so there's not that much more left to do. I need to put in the effects and the transitions and add some little odds and ends, and it'll be done. Hopefully it's up by the weekend. And then next week we can return to Draft Diary. Whether or not Draft Diary becomes a bi-weekly series instead, that's something we'll have to figure out in the future. I wonder if no, I don't think I can. I was going to say, I wonder if I can add myself in this scene so I can say goodbye to everyone properly. But I don't think I can, unfortunately. I can go back here. I can go back here awkwardly and hey everyone, it's me sitting in the winter scene. Ah, it's so snowy, it's so cold out. Eep, I'm gonna freeze. I don't have my scarf. Oh, I forgot my bow tie. I didn't put my bow tie on. Hold on. I'm gonna do this with my mouse. Eh, eh. I knew something was missing. I forgot my bow tie. There. No, now I got my bow tie. Oh, y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see. Hold on. See? I put the bow tie in. There. That's what was missing. I didn't have a bow tie on. Um, yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I know it was a big waste of 2 hours, but whatever. Hopefully you enjoy effing around with me here today. And in the future, because I guess this video is going to survive the day. Um, so yeah, hopefully you enjoy the rest of your whatever. I am going to depart and probably do some more work, question mark. I'm juggling a lot of plates right now. I'm trying to do a lot at once. I just got invited to a writing workshop, so I might have to do like some auxiliary writing to save face. I could just bring maybe like some an excerpt from draft 2 to present to the group. But yeah, I've always got things going on. I've always got more to work on. So I'll try to finish that video. I'll try to keep working steadfastly in this year 2025, and hopefully you all remain just as steadfast in your own pursuits, because Lord knows the world ain't easy these days with fires and tornadoes and blizzards and fascism running rampant. I'm telling you, the celestial heavens are displeased with the current rulership of the mortal realm. All I'm saying, folks, all I'm saying. But that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything more than that because they'll come get me. They'll get me if I say more than that. So I won't. But hopefully, y'all enjoy your time on this earth with me. Hopefully, you go from this point and eat a tasty thing. I don't know if I'm going to eat a tasty thing, but I'm going to go. So thanks for hanging out with me today, everyone. It's been a blast. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all around. Bye bye.